Are you ready for the hot sauce laboratory? Did you get this? Did you get this as a gift just like I did? Well, I'm going to run the gamut of these hot sauces tonight, and we're going to see if any are any good, if they're spicy, and kind of whether I would recommend this set of hot sauces for somebody who loves hot sauces. Without any ado, we're going to jump right in. What I have, and I haven't opened these bottles. I've only removed the foil layer out of the top, the covering, what's covering the cap. This way I could just dig right in. What I have are some boneless wings, quote unquote, aka chicken nuggets from Buffalo Wild Wings. And I got something diabolical from there too, a blazing sauce, which we'll try at the very end of the stream if you stick around to the end of that. But let's get right into this hot sauce laboratory. And I've reviewed sets like this in the past. There was the hot sauce road trip. There was a Hell's Kitchen one. There were quite a few. Every year, my parents get this for me as a gift. And we're going to dig right in here. So, without any ado, the first one, I gotta get these out of here. And the way we're going to do this, you're going to see I have little containers. I have the hot sauce. First one being really yummy on tacos. All of these have kind of cute little warnings and things on them. And what I'm going to do is I got my chicken right in the little container here. I'm going to load it up with a decent amount of the hot sauce. We're going to do it just like they do in the restaurant. So got a good couple tablespoons there. Little bit of a shaky shake. Make sure we get that all nice and covered up there. We want as much hot sauce permeating the chicken as possible, just like if you were to eat at a Buffalo Wild Wings. All right. First up, so this one is called Really Yummy on Tacos Original Hot Sauce. Original hot sauce. Need the double redundant hot on there. I guess double redundant is a redundancy, isn't it? Now, these sauces are cloudy, as Van Dominic, who's in the live chat right now, received also another himself. So here we go. First one up. I don't expect this one to be very hot. Okay. It tickles the tongue. Definitely a vinegary hot sauce. Reminds me a lot of Crystal. I can see how they say this goes very well on tacos. Definitely a really good one. We have Home Rapid Repair, Larry, in the house, asking if I have a glass of milk nearby. No, we're going to run this. We're going to run this challenge style. I do have water as a savior just in case, but we shall see. Next up. This one is called Spice Hazard Handle with Care Garlic Hot Sauce. Garlic hot sauces are usually pretty good. They're not spicy. So I got my chicken. Gonna shake it up. You got to make the noises. All right, we'll get a good amount in here. Ooh. Like I said, garlic hot sauce. All right, who's ready? Ready for the shake? We're gonna do it. It's how you do it, guys. You gotta, Now the one thing I'm noticing is these are thickened with some xanthan gum, so they don't. It doesn't. It's pretty liquidy. Let's say that. All right, here we go. Garlic hot sauce, and the gimmick on this one is Spice Hazard. Wow. That's a lot of garlic. I'll tell you, as an Italian American, I like garlic. That's a lot of garlic. I don't know what I would use that on. Maybe breaded chicken. I think that's as far as I would go with it. I don't know. Maybe I'd put it on like a shredded chicken taco. That would be a good use for it. But we're going to go right up to the next one. And we're flying through these. I really want to get to that Buffalo Wild Wing sauce, but I really want to get through all of these. I expect as they get a little hotter, my ability to get to the next one quicker is probably going to be hindered a little bit. So, just like Larry actually said, in case of fire, drink milk. This is the jalapeno hot sauce. Let's see. Got to shake up the bottle. Now, this one seems a little bit more watery than the last two. Chicken in their little container. Now, this container trick is actually something I learned from one of my favorite wing spots in the area called Scoobers. They do everything in these plastic containers. So we're going to go right in with our sauce. And I'm not being shy with it. It would take me all year to use up all these sauces. So we use them for the most part on this stream and then, throughout the rest of the year because it's a nice little gift. And I also have a cabinet full of hot sauces because I love spicy food. Nice little shaky shake. Yeah, this one is definitely a wet one. I mean, they're all wet, but this one's definitely liquidy. I mean, we're going to even show you that. You can see it just makes it wet. There's no like adhesion to the chicken. All right, here goes nothing. Jalapeno hot sauce. No heat whatsoever. Definitely like the rich flavor of jalapeno, but it's very subdued. I'm like I said, almost no heat. I feel like I just need a little bit of a palate cleanser just to clear out that flavor because it was very vinegary. Vinegar is the big theme with these so far, I'm noticing. All right, next up. Now this one says, this is going to burn. Extra hot sauce. We shall see. We shall see. Giving it a nice shake. Got Larry in the chat saying, saw recently, ice cream works the best for taking the heat away after spicy foods. I've tried it. That really hasn't been my experience. With like super hot stuff, it definitely helps. And I like it kind of is more of a numbing effect. But sometimes there's really nothing you could do to hide from it. Like if you eat something really, really crazy. But this one is called, this is going to burn extra hot sauce. We got to do it again. And I'm not going to be shy with the pours, guys. Not at all shy. We want to make sure we're doing this right. I'm definitely using a good tablespoon or two on each of these, just so that we make sure they're nice and coated. We're going to shake them up. And this shake technique works really well when the wings are really hot, or boneless wings or chicken nuggets, whatever you want to call them. All right, extra hot sauce. Extra hot sauce, however many hots that are on that label. Let's see. Okay. Definitely a lot spicier. This one, though, tastes really salty. It's kind of interesting because usually those kind of hot sauces don't really tickle the salty portion. This is probably so far the most enjoyable. It's like a mix of Frank's. It reminds me of Frank's, and like if you mixed up Frank's with Tabasco, that's exactly what this sauce tastes like. It doesn't have the body of either of those sauces, but as far as the flavor goes, this is going to burn extra hot sauce so far is the tastiest sauce we've had. And we got 3 more to go here that we're going to get to next. And we're just going to fly through here, guys. Beware risk of fire, Chipotle hot sauce. Now, I'm going to be upfront and just say I'm seldom a fan of Chipotle hot sauces. I think I'm actually over the taste of Chipotle as a pepper. It's too smoky. And in a hot sauce, it's definitely not enjoyable to me. All right, here we go. Chicken in. And I reheated this chicken a little while ago. Right now it's about room temperature, maybe a little hotter. Not being shy with the sauce. Okay, beware risk of fire. Chipotle is usually a pretty hot sauce. So we shall see. We shall see is like one of my new catchphrases. Get that little squish. Get the squish going on. All right. Oh. Yeah, that's got that smoky flavor that I really you could definitely smell it. I'm not gonna like this one. I already know. Oh. It smells more smoky than it tastes. This kind of tastes just a lot like the last one. Kind of that kind of stinging spice with just a little bit of a kind of like artificial smoke background. I gotta look at the ingredients on this one. Cayenne pepper mash, salt, xanthan gum, natural smoke flavor. So there's no chipotle peppers in this at all. They're engineering the flavor of the smokiness using like liquid smoke. Nothing wrong with that, but you call it a chipotle hot sauce. It should have some chipotle in it, you know? All right, next. We're breezing on these. These aren't so bad so far. But this little guy I got, I smelled it earlier. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. All right, got my container, got my chicken. Caution, high spice tolerance required. Carolina Reaper. That's one of those buzzwords that you hear in these hot sauces. Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper. They've turned into these were things in the 2000s that meant something. Now they've turned into kind of gimmicks. So let's see. I think my pores are getting heavier actually as these are getting spicier, which probably is a stupid idea. All right. You know what's next, guys. We got Van Dominic. One's gonna be bad. Always in these sets, there's always one that is not good. I think the garlic one so far is my least favorite, honestly. Got the squish. All right, let's do it. This one was Carolina Reaper. I'm getting to the age where I can't remember even 2 minutes ago. Yeah, wow. Oh boy. Yeah. I think I just got some on my nose too. Let's do it. Okay. Woo. You got to swallow for it to take effect. Ah. There's no flavor. It literally is just like you chew it, you swallow, and then the heat kind of just bursts out at you. I don't know if I love that. It's just heat for heat's sake. And I do need a little bit of a break before the next one. Oh, brother, man. Whew. All right. Now here's where they got cute with the packaging. This one is packaged like some kind of toxic waste. Reminds you of like the Hot Ones Last Dab, the yellow. That one definitely took my breath away. I'm starting to tear a little bit. But not terrible. So far, even that one I would use as a table sauce. All right, chicken in the container. Now this one is red habanero hot sauce. Whew. I'm gonna say lately I've been actually a fan of habanero hot sauces. So we're going to do it. Nice amount of a pour there. Let's see. This is the last one of the set. So after we taste this one, if you came for the set, we'll be all done. But I do have one more. If you're into spicy challenges, Buffalo Wild Wings had something special that I picked up. All right. So this one was red habanero. And when they say red habanero, do they mean like orange or do they mean actually red? All right. And I've been giving it like a little bit of coaxing so it picks up more sauce. All right. This is going to be hot, guys. I don't even taste habanero. I'm going to read the ingredients. Distilled vinegar, red habanero pepper mash, red cayenne pepper mash. Yeah, if I had to say what this tasted like, I guess habanero is one of those peppers that you don't really taste the actual pepper. It has kind of a fruitiness to it, and usually when you heat it up, you lose a lot of that. This one was nowhere near as hot as this one. I think out of this whole thing, the Carolina Reaper sauce, I don't know from left to right if this was ordered from low heat to high heat. You would assume that it is. But I would say that in this set of the hot sauce laboratory, the Carolina Reaper hot sauce is like the extreme one. But even this, it's kind of like an engineered extreme. It doesn't taste like they've added peppers to this to actually make it, taste hotter. It just seems like it's a gimmick because these sauces all have the same viscosity. So it's almost like they're like engineering them in a laboratory. Hence the hot sauce laboratory. But I did say I had a treat for you guys who stuck around from beginning to end. It looks like we have a few people still in here. So, piece of chicken, and just to give myself a little bit of a break and show you guys what we got here. This was from Buffalo Wild Wings. It's Blazing Knockout Sauce. The 9 hottest peppers, including Devil's Breath, Carolina Reaper, Scorpion, Ghost, Habanero, red and green jalapeno, chili de arbol, and cayenne. Now, I had a little bit of this last night, and it was pretty hot. But after that whole gauntlet, and I'm not going to be shy with it either here tonight, guys. So here we go. And it's pretty dark. Got a good amount. Use just about the whole thing. It's got a stickiness to it. Whew. That's a lot. It's got a stickiness to it. Just want to be careful. We got a young child around, and I don't want this to be something that gets in his eyes at some point. All right. Ready? Definitely want to make sure it's stuck nicely to the chicken. And let me tell you, so if you compare the leftover amount of sauce that's in there, it's actually pretty much all on the chicken, whereas these sauces left behind a lot of like liquid. So this is definitely the hottest thing we're going to be having, and it also has that texture where it's kind of stuck to the side of it, brother. And I'll do just the same thing as we did before, where I, and you could see we're not skimping. You guys, people always have something to say. It hits you right away. But just like every Buffalo Wild Wings sauce, it definitely has a sweetness to it. And I feel like when you make a hot sauce, we're going to get the hiccups soon because this one is hitting me hard. Don't forget to hit thumbs up if you're in the chat here, guys. Whew. Yeah, those smokier peppers, like the chili de arbol, that's kind of what I feel the most. Those are those little peppers that like kind of like what you get at the Asian food, like those little peppers, they fry them. Those are hot. There's definitely ghost pepper in here, definitely Carolina Reaper. But there's a sweetness to it that definitely makes it enjoyable. Now, I don't know that I could sit down and eat an entire plate of these wings, but that wasn't bad at all. I say that and it's building. I could feel it building right now. But that said, if you guys stop by for the Hot Sauce Laboratory, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you hit a like, thumbs up, subscribe if you like food. If you want to see more food analysis, I'm planning on doing a live stream Sunday morning, kind of the New Year's Eve live stream. Hope to see you there. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.